The plus of our players not going to AFCON is the fact that our team, they are working hard preparing for the Nedbank. They've been playing few friendlies here and there, especially with Venda FC. I think the last game that we played, it was on weekend where they played 1-1 with Venda. Did not get to hear who was the scorer or even if that game really took place, because yeah, you never know with the social media and corner why they did not give us the updates, because they gave us updates the time that we won 4-1 when Gonzalez scored the hat trick. They gave us the updates. But yeah, anyway, FC Amakhosi fan channel. Hello everybody, welcome to this platform, this community where it's you and me who are building this community. Thank you so much for the support and welcome back. So I'm going to be talking about Mthethwa, what Mthethwa has said about this AFCON and what it means to him as an individual and what it means for him being at Kaizer Chiefs and playing for Kaizer Chiefs, especially during this time when he did not really have a preseason. So I would say to you that Mthethwa has been one of our best, not player per se, but the best. We have really made a good decision to address this position, because we haven't really had someone who plays as a CDM in our team. We would have players who are not normally your traditional CDMs, but to convert players to be CDMs. But Mthethwa is the traditional CDM we have, the only traditional CDM we have in the current team. Therefore, we made a good decision at buying this guy. So what has he said about his game, preseason, and all? Let me read. I'm gonna be reading on my phone. I'm sorry, guys. Please allow me to read on my phone. This is what he has said about the international break. Kaizer Chiefs midfielder Sibongiseni Mthethwa has promised that he will get back to his old form when the DStv Premiership resumes in few weeks now. Yeah, now that he has settled well due to the ongoing African Cup of Nations break in Ivory Coast. So he has settled very well with the gents. He has gotten to know them better, has gotten to know the club, and gotten to understand more of the tactics of the coach, what is needed of him. He says, this break has helped me to get to know how things are done here. How things are done here and how things were done at Stellenbosch are not the same. I mean, these are two houses, two different sets of parents. They want things to be done in a different way. Anyway, and to know the players better, because I did not have a preseason with them, which is like a valid point. Most of us, we expect players to hit the ground running when they did not have a preseason, and we tend to judge them unfairly. So, like, look at Gonzalez, for example, did not have a preseason, and we have been judging him unfairly. So, and it's the same with this guy Mthethwa. He did not have a preseason with the Giants, and meaning what? He does not really understand how he expect or what is expected of him and what he can expect from the guys. And the communication, how probably a player would do runs, for example, how they want to receive the ball. Preseason comes handy in that you end up knowing how to communicate with your teammates and how to understand instructions and execute them, because you also have to sit down and ask the coach and analyze what the coach does, or how he's coaching his or how his tactics are, where the coach will not be playing you, for example, for number of games, and you don't understand like what's really happening, why the coach doesn't play me. Is it because it does not like me? And it might not be the case, but it might be that you don't know what the coach is asking you to do. So therefore the preseason, it helps with that. You work on individual ball training, and you work on training and understanding the team overall. So that's why speaking in terms of understanding the players better and understanding the tactics of the coach. So he continues to say, of course, there's pressure here. And like any other team, there's pressure, but it won't be the same because the team still has a problem of winning trophies. Telling the truth, we are hard working on that to make sure that we help the team to win trophies because that is the only pressure that we have to win a trophy. What can I say about the pressure is that it is everywhere. Whenever you play, you'll find pressure because there's always expectations all the time. Mthethwa also said they plan to continue where they left off last year, when they won 3 matches and drew once in their 4 matches before the break. What people can expect from us when we return is the way we ended last season, the mentality we we had to be able to win games. So we want to continue from there to make sure that we win games all the time and be consistent and be at the top three. We were able to prepare during the break, and we have made we have to make sure that we continue where we left off. Important points that he is raising, important points, valid points that he's making, saying that he wants, or they want as a team, they want to continue when they left off, when they won those 3 games in a row and drawing that 1 game. So it's been what I've been saying when I said that I want us to finish the top 2 or top 3. He's mentioned that point as well, that he wants the team to finish there at the top. So is it hard to achieve that? Not really, because the points gap between the top 2, 3 teams and where we are at position 6, it's not that much. It's a point margin or 2 or 3 point margin. Is not that much because yeah, I think SuperSport is like 3 points, 4 points. I think 3, 4 points there ahead of us. But yeah, we are at par with Orlando Pirates. So yeah, guys, I think what he's saying that it's achievable. And one thing is impressing, one thing that he's emphasizing or highlighting is the fact that they've done it. They have done it, but now they'll do it in the next level in terms of the consistency, in terms of winning the games. So let us back them, let us support them, that they win the games, and in them winning the games, they all need each and every one of us to support them and to believe in them. And it's so sad that Mthethwa has lost his spot, in the Bafana setup. It's sad, it's sad, it's sad. But not all is lost because he's working hard to make sure that he first cements his starting 11 or his position in the starting 11, and then also go back to the Bafana setup because he was one of the regulars there, especially playing the COSAFA Cup. So what does it mean for us to have a guy who's focused and who's playing for the team, who's playing for the badge and wants to do well for the club? It means that we really got quite a fighter, someone who's positive, someone who wants what's best for the team, and who's putting that thought that hey, the fans, they want the trophies, and therefore he's coming here to say that he wants to win the trophies. How is he going to do that? With his teammates, with the support of his teammates, and them playing as a team. And yeah, I read this other article where Coach Peter Musimano was speaking about, was it Peter? No. Jomo Son was speaking about Sithole, saying that how good Sithole is, the kind of player that he is, and he says that he hardly praises players. But he's been impressed by this guy. And Dr. Kumar spoke about this guy as well, about Sithole, and it made me to think that you know what. We've been saying that Mamelodi Sundowns, they go out there and buy expensive players and whatnot. Why can't we go and buy Sithole? And to be a direct competitor for this guy, for Sbong, to be a direct competitor for him. Like, I'm looking at how this guy plays. They nicknamed him Yaya. How he plays is slow, but he's a good read of the game. He can tackle, he can pass. he can pass, and he's a good tackler and he's a good dribbler. Like it's like this guy, he plays on his own. Like he just closes his eyes and plays on his own. How he marshals the defense, how he covers the defense, and how he makes sure that he releases the offensive players, the Timbers ones. They're not worried at coming back because they have it all. And I'm like, if we are to really compete with Monte Sundowns, we need to start making these decisions of buying players who are playing in the national team. That's how you win trophies. That's how you compete at the highest, by buying players who are playing at the highest. Soon, this guy, Esbongsen, is gonna go back to the national team. And imagine we have your Dove, who's the national team. You have your Castillos in the national team. You have you Baisitole, who's the national team. You see, our players, they're really not in the national team, even those who are playing who are coming from other countries. So we need to have more. We need to do the Shabalala. They need to give more and grow to go to the national team. Your Duprees, they need to go back to the national team. Your Modi, they need to go back to the national team. There are so many players who need to raise their hands, play consistent in the club first, and then they go and play national team. So we need to support our players and buy players who are national team material, in that we will be able to compete with the likes of your Monte Sundowns. Let me know what you think about what Swongsen is saying, and us not having so many players represented or representing us, the national team. I mean, like, it's so sad to see Swongsen losing his spot in the national team. But yeah, anyway, guys, I'm out. FC Amakhosi Venture. Love you guys. Love you. Bye.